So Kanye West has been very outspoken about how he likes certain conservatives. Candace Owens, she of Fox News and InfoWars fame, not a particularly rational person to show some love to, but conservatives love to complain, oh, but you're not giving him freedom of thought. Dude, I'm gonna give him everything he's got, and it's not up to me anyway. We live in a free country. He can say whatever he wants, he can think whatever he wants. My job is to share it with you. I'm in the news business. So don't worry, Kanye, I'm gonna tell folks all the really interesting thoughts that you have, and they'll all be free thought for everyone. So first of all, now that Kanye has come out as basically conservative, Fox News all of a sudden thinks he's a great guy. Listen to what Jesse Waters has to say.
We are not necessarily the first ones to celebrate her as a free thinker. That was Kanye West.
Right.
Oh, that's why we're doing the segment.
The same guy who you put down when he said that George W. Bush was going after black people.
I never put him down, but Kanye has evolved, because I suggest you read some of these tweets. The man is a modern day philosopher.
Oh, yeah, he is.
People on the right and the left can agree.
It's very convenient.
A lot of good things.
Modern day philosopher. Quotes coming, but first let me give you the context of Kanye's love for Donald Trump. Now, back in the day, Fox News didn't like Kanye so much when he said this.
George Bush doesn't care about black people. Please call. In the past few days.
That never gets old. That awkwardness is still gold. Okay. So back then, Fox said, what is this hip hop guy? No, get out of here. Now, no, he's evolved. Now that he's on our side, we love him. It's a celebrity, and an African-American celebrity, perfect. What happened? I thought you guys didn't care about celebrities. I thought you thought Hollywood was terrible and et cetera. No, all of a sudden you guys love him, huh? Interesting. So why do they love him so much? Well, he's going around telling everybody how much he loves Donald Trump. So this is radio host Ebro, and he had a conversation with Kanye, a half-hour conversation, and this morning he relayed what Kanye West told him. Watch.
Then he said, I do love Donald Trump.
He said that.
Kanye West, quote, I love Donald Trump.
That's what I was going to ask you. People are saying that he's been saying he loves Donald Trump.
Yes.
And he said it.
I love Donald Trump. He was like, well, I reached out to Obama for years and I couldn't get anything done. And Trump gave me a meeting. I said, Trump played you, bro.
And that's Kanye West in a nutshell, too. Oh my God, Trump gave me a meeting. Oh, I got the spotlight. I feel so good about it. Oh, Obama, his policies. That would require intelligence to figure out his policies. All I know is he didn't give me a meeting. I'm mad at Obama. Just like Trump, narcissistic, self-obsessed, doesn't care about anyone else, and doesn't have a thought in his head. By the way, his love for Donald Trump has been going on for quite some time. Here he was at a concert soon after the election.
I said something that was kind of politically correct. I told y'all I didn't vote, right? But I didn't tell you. I guess I told you. But if I would have voted, I would have voted on Trump. That don't mean that I don't think that Black Lives Matter. That don't mean that I don't think that I don't believe in women's rights. That don't mean I don't believe in gay marriage. That don't mean that I don't believe in these things, because that was the guy I would have voted for.
All right, he's got more.
Thank you. That's a woman right there saying, I love you. After I just said that there was things that I liked about Trump's campaign. There's methods, non-political methods to speaking that I like, that I feel were very futuristic. And that style and that method of communication has proven that it can be a politically correct way of communication. And I with that.
Yeah, I realized why Kanye West gets under my skin so much. And way before he started talking about Trump, I used to call Kanye an idiot. You know why? Because he's an idiot. And what's different about him and other idiots is that other idiots are generally acknowledged. Even with Trump, his own supporters, they know it. They'll pretend that he's really successful, but they know he's a schmuck. They can see the tweets too, and they can see him on TV. But with Kanye, for some reason, half the crowd is like, no, even though what he's saying makes no sense at all, I think he might actually be a genius. No, he's not. He says that Trump talks in a way that's futuristic in that clip. What does that mean? Futuristic how? That makes no sense at all. It's not because it's a coded message that's actually symbolic and has secret genius behind it. It's because he doesn't know what he's talking about. And by the way, he had to cancel the rest of his tour after that because that did not play well with the crowd. By the way, I'm not the only one who thinks he's an idiot. So does Obama. Watch.
The young lady seems like a perfectly nice person. She's getting her award. What's he doing?
Why would he do that?
He's a jackass. No, all this stuff.
That's what King said.
I'm assuming all this stuff. Where's the pool? Come on, guys. Cut the president some slack.
I literally did not hear Obama call anyone a jackass in 8 years or anything close to that. I mean, the guy is way too civil, polite, etc. He didn't say that of Mitch McConnell. He didn't say that of his political opponents that he was running against. The only person he reserved that for was Kanye West, to give you a sense of who Kanye West is. But in case you're not convinced, let's do it. Let's give you Kanye West quotes so you know what this guy's about. And let's settle this debate once and for all on whether he's a genius. Maybe you're gonna read these quotes and go, hey, you know what? That sounds incredible to me. This guy's really, really smart. He said, I am Warhol. I am the #1 most impactful artist of our generation. I am Shakespeare in the flesh. Okay, all right. Well, you can say, look, maybe he's kidding, it's tongue in cheek, it's more like Muhammad Ali, or he's a rapper, they're supposed to say they're great, bit much, but no, he does it over and over and over again. He says, I am God's vessel, but my greatest pain in life is that I will never be able to see myself perform live. Okay, you like that guy, have at it, Hoss. By the way, not only has he compared himself to Jimmy Morrison and Jimi Hendrix, etc., but he says that it's an insult to him to compare him to Walt Disney and Steve Jobs because he's better than those guys. He's a bigger genius than those guys. If you say so. Let's see if this genius learned it from all of his studying and education. And by the way, I don't care about formal education, but here's what he said about reading. I would never want a book's autograph. I'm a proud non-reader of books. Wow, indeed, quite proud. And he once had these lyrics. Sometimes people write novels and they just be so I think it's wordy actually, and so self-absorbed. I mean, novels with all those words in it. Who's gonna read all those? Genius. He said, I will go down as the voice of this generation, of this decade. I will be the loudest voice. Finally, we have agreement. You are the loudest voice, that's true. Now I'm gonna let you finish in a second, dog, okay? But let me just point out that being the loudest voice, and I hear you on that, and sometimes I've been the loudest voice, doesn't make you right, okay? You actually have to put together a cogent argument or a cogent sentence or have any idea at all what you're talking about. I'm being unfair. Look at this pithy comment that follows. I love sleep, it's my favorite. Modern day philosopher. You know, I hadn't considered how great sleep was until I heard Kanye say it. Wow. Here's one of my favorites. He says, here's something that's contrary to popular belief. I actually don't like thinking. I think people think I like to think a lot, and I don't. I do not like to think at all. Indeed, I didn't say it, he did. So that seems fairly clear. It's almost a Dr. Seuss of stupidity. Now, how about music? Because I hear sometimes he's a musical genius, so I'm sure that he's open to a lot of different kinds of music since that's his main career, other than fashion where he sells you $200 shirts for that is just a white t-shirt. That's his genius in fashion. Anyway, he says, I don't even listen to rap. My apartment is too nice to listen to rap in. Interesting. Okay. He says, every time I say something that's extremely truthful out loud, it literally breaks the internet. I'm not sure if you know what the word literal means, because I'm pretty sure that's not literal. But of course, he's full of himself and doesn't bother. Look, if you've never read a book, how would you know what literal means? Anyway, he says, I can analyze, I love this one. I can analyze people's intentions immediately. That's just a warning to everyone. Ooh, Okay, Kanye, are you analyzing right now that my intention is to prove you're a jackass? Oh, you got me. You got it just like that. You're really good. He says another really philosophical point here. We all self-conscious. I'm just the first to admit it. So Trumpian. No, you're not. A lot of people have admitted it. Okay, Trump once said that he invented the word fake. No, you didn't. And Kanye, I got news for you. Other people exist on the planet, and other people are self-conscious and admit it all the time. And nor did you invent the question mark. Okay, and finally, he says, it's funny because I've made a living off of words, but words get in the way of what you really want to say. Yes, if you're Kanye West and you're an idiot. All right, finally, I have a poll for you guys. Those are all his quotes. Who is dumber, Kanye West or Donald Trump? Now that's a devastating poll because you didn't think anybody could compare to Donald Trump, but here we have Kanye West trying to outdo him. You now have the evidence, and of course with Trump you have overwhelming evidence, so have at it, Hoss. You could vote at The Young Turks on Twitter or facebook.com/TheYoungTurks. All these are pinned to the top, easy to find. You could vote on YouTube, vote wherever you like. I am curious to see how this comes out. You just watched a video by The Young Turks, home of the revolution. If you'd like to get a lot more than that, get the full show by becoming a member. tytnetwork.com/join.